Go. I thought it was the video.
I'm doing research right now, but from what I hear, Taz is the nigga y'all females need to be worried about. From what I'm hearing, Taz got a couple of these same charges that he's defending.
Yeah.
Well, look.
Wait a minute. What charges he got? Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, y'all better do your homework before you pick your hero. I ain't gonna say nothing on here. I'm gonna bust y'all ass on my show.
Please like and subscribe.
Shows the Tukay in the building. What's up, man?
What's the word, brother, bro? How you?
Chilling like a villain. I guess you had something to touch on before you hit the link.
No. I was just trying to come and sum it all up for you, bro. How we really got into the dialogue. And this video, it do justice, but it's a cool watch when you got really time to pay attention to it and not just listen, because it's such a sensitive topic. And that's kind of one of the first things that we said. We said a lot of people, that was the first thing that we said. A lot of people don't touch on these topics because the people who ain't scared to have the conversations come away looking like weirdos. But really, we need to be educated on this shit so we can avoid a lot of what's been going on. I think what me and Philosophical did was we have started the conversation for something that needed to be had. It's been taboo so long in the Black community, where the point where you got your granny protecting your uncle, they be touching the kids in the family.
Right.
I'm trying to get granny from the goddamn table, and I'm trying to get uncle fresh air from the table.
But what I would say to have these conversations, the people who want to have these conversations genuinely should still not like censor ourselves, but still be sensitive to people who might have went through shit. But I still think the people who's listening, they should take down their filters too. So you're not gonna. I think if both ends come at this shit genuinely, we could really have a conversation instead of people trying to listen for you to slip up so they could twist shit a certain way. Nah, let me tell you what I mean. Like I don't like that shit, because I think certain conversations need to be had, but we don't let the environment for us to even have them conversations.
Yeah, and it wasn't taking like this one lighthearted conversation. Like I get my shit off when it comes to the jokes, but this wasn't that conversation, bro. It was us addressing the real about a lot of these circumstances. So this what we was talking about. We was talking about the 16, 17-year-old girl who cosplay as a grown woman, and she's in environments where it's a 21 plus, 18 plus. And and what we were saying was, hey, like this can't be all of the man fault, right? Because if we like little girls, this woman who's presenting ain't even what the fuck we like. She don't got Borax in her head and a backpack and some light up shoes. She's in here with the bust down weave. She in here with makeup on, nails, and she's in a 21 plus environment. And so back to the Boss to Richie correlation with how they met, like that's a problem. And this what people like to do in the society. Okay, well, she didn't know no better, but she kept it a secret the whole time. And then when it didn't serve her and benefit her no more, she was trying to extort him and expose him. Like, no, she was complicit in it. I
would say this, right? She's old enough to do some sort of juvie time. I think when young girls do shit like this, fake ID, go the extra mile to trick somebody, I still think they should be held liable too. But I don't think the adult that know that they that age, not the one who didn't know, the one who know, I still think they should be held liable too. But I don't agree that they should be able to get off with trying to trick older dudes and shit. I don't agree with that shit either. You know,
that was mostly the conversation, because all through this video, me and I don't even have a relationship with bro. We was both saying all through this video, hey, nah, but this ain't how we think. But And then we was actually podcasting, bro. So we trying to get into the minds of what they thinking, and even the young girl. And then we trying to come up with solutions and answers about how they think. And we want see Jazz not a podcaster, right? She just started. So the only thing she know how to do is go off of what she says, and that's the law, and then apply it to the rest of the world. And so in the conversation with me and Jazz, she openly says how she disregarded all of our disclaimers that we said that hey, this ain't us, and only took from it what she wanted to when it was prevalent to her narrative. And then people like, oh, why you so emotional?
So a lot of the stuff that y'all was saying wasn't in direct context or direct relation to the situation. Y'all was trying to use that situation to have a broader conversation.
Absolutely. We was having the conversation, bro. And the whole Jazz whole breakdown is disingenuous because we said this, bro. But she said we didn't condemn it enough for her liking. So now we got to walk around as pedo adjacent. Whatever the fuck that is. And then why he so emotional? You ever got called a pedo? People that touch kids.
That's some dirty work. That's some dirty work. Yeah, that's dirty work.
People will kill you for that.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Somebody in the chat, so the BATL, she asks, why would a child go to juvenile? Because they're not an adult to go to adult prison for faking ID. What I'm saying is, an adult knowingly preying on minors, sure, they should get locked up under the jail. But I'm saying too, to add on with that shit without exempting that shit, if somebody's old enough to go and get fake IDs and all that shit, they should be punished. Or if not, what you want to do, punish their parents, somebody got to get punished for that shit too. Especially if they the dude didn't know their age. That shit is crazy. And I'm not talking to the exact situation. I'm talking to a broader shit. You know what I mean?
I can even make a case that that's predatory of the young girl or the young child for doing it, for purposely trying to trick a grown man. And then I pulled up a clip where it was the Shay, right? He's in an environment where these women lied. And this little girl, and thank God he caught it because the friend slipped up. But other than that, this girl looked exactly like a grown woman. If he didn't listen, he would have been a pedo too. And it was malicious that she was trying to trick him to be in these spots.
Can I play off of that, Tukay?
Absolutely.
Oh, is there actual like age limit to when you can become a predator? Because kids could be fucking maniacal too.
Wait a minute, bro. That's why there's an age of consent, bro.
No. You're missing. You're not in.
What's that? I'm trying to say. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so no. Even with that, right? Let's say a 14-year-old boy go shoot a grown man or shoot another little kid. What do they charge him as when he go to jail?
A juvenile.
No, they charge.
Oh, you're talking about shoots. Okay.
Yes. Because he has committed an egregious crime, he should have knew better, even though we know at this age he probably didn't know better.
It was a big boy crime.
I feel like, because this is what the conversation was about. If we are going to hold men accountable, we have to hold everybody accountable, from the parents and also the child. Because
to me, it depends on the scenario. None of this shit is a black and white shit. It depends on the scenario. Absolutely. Any adult that knowingly pursue an underage kid, they should feel the penalty. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody tricked them, that is now we getting into the nuances of the shit. If they didn't know, I'm only talking about if they didn't know. If they did know, fuck them. But if they didn't know and somebody set them up, then that's completely different. And again, I'm not talking about the situation that started the conversation, because I don't even know the people that started this shit.
Okay, so maybe listen, because I see the women in the comments, right? I know accountability is y'all fucking kryptonite, but let's put your little stink in the mix, right? Let's say your stink is 21-year-old, right? And he meet a girl in a club that's 21 plus. He have sexual relations with her only to find out that she's underage. Do you think your little stink should go to jail because he was tricked and finagled? Or do you think that all of a sudden he's supposed to been had these intangible and magical discernment and able to understand that she was the only underage person in a 21 plus club? It's different when the shoe on the other feet.
But
I know, fuck dumbass.
Sorry.
You good, bro? I'm not taking up for no pedo. If the nigga is outside of fucking middle school, high school, elementary, cut that nigga neck off and get him out the fucking globe. I'm not talking about them niggas. They deserve the worst treatment ever.
And as soon as you know somebody's underage, that should turn you away from even messing with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that should ruin your night. Like now I gotta go
it's like
home.
find out a chick is your cousin.
Damn.
That don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, this is my cousin. That like it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? You feel
That's
gross
bad
about this
juju.
shit.
That's bad juju.
Listen, bro, I don't know how y'all date, bro, but like in the real world, you ain't asking females questions outside of your goals for them. If I meet a chick in the club, my 9 times out of 10, my goal was, hey, a one night stand. All right, you being in the club, take away half of the questions that I want to ask. I'm not gonna ask if you underage or ask for your ID if you in a 21 plus club. Hey, I don't even really want to know your name. I'm just trying to get some cheeks and get out of here.
Let me ask you this. Because I didn't see the full context, how did the 21 and over club come into the conversation?
Because we was, first of all, it was based on how they met. And then we was talking about these scenarios where the women the girls cosplay as grown women. And cosplay as grown women. And
I already figured it out, dog.
So was the guy and the girl in the club, did they meet in a 21 and over club? Or was y'all making a different hypothetical scenario?
From my knowledge, I think that's where they met. And this the other part about it too, bro. It's legal, right? So 16 is the age of consent for 80% of America.
I already figured it out.
Not saying that it's right,
right?
But still, this how we was coming up with this. Like we were just really just minding through the thoughts of like, okay, what would I do in this situation? How would this situation look like? What do you think that the girl is thinking? We just having a conversation from every angle, and Jazz maliciously was taking the thoughts as if it was what we thought while ignoring our disclaimer saying that we don't move like this. Maliciously.
I think I know how to move to make it perfect so nobody could like ever check you. If you pick up any shoddy at like the club, blah blah blah, whoop de whoop, before you hit anywhere, you hit the liquor store and she has to buy the bottle. You give her the money, but she has to buy the bottle.
Man, that
ain't, bro. In reality, bro.
Tell me that's not perfect.
A lot of them scenarios don't even come across because when we in that nightlife and I'm trying to score. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit don't even come, like we don't even really, I'm not even really trying to know who you is until the second date or to the second day.
I'm just trying to say that like solidifies anything. Like if she can like you give her the paper and she comes out with alcohol, then it's down the clown. So
the club, because people are saying that he met the chick by sliding in her DMs or some shit.
I'm not.
Hey, the club might let her slide.
Yeah, I would use in the club as a hypothetical scenario.
Yes. So they are trying to take the conversation out of context. The conversation only had this much to do with Boston Richie. We took the scenario and made it a 1-for-1 for what we know is the black community, right? We were talking about, because that's all they got to do was watch the video. But I know half of these women didn't. They just going off of what they heard. So this one we got to talking about how when we was young, all the women dated the older men. So we got into every aspect of the conversation. these women are only in here hearing enough of what they want to hear to give a nigga a pedo jacket. And I never heard the word pedo adjacent. How can a nigga be adjacent to somebody touching kids?
Well, Tukay, you know it only just takes a conversation to happen for people to jump out and put that jacket on you.
But see,
But I
that's
just want to say, for clarity, I just want to say, if what they're saying about the Boston dude is true, I do think he's a creep and he's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying?
and I can agree with that.
But if they're using that conversation to have a broader if they're using that scenario to have a broader conversation, we can't conflate shit when it's so sensitive, man. Because this shit is easy to go. This conversation is easy to go left, bro.
And it's
No, it is. It is. And in my opinion, I kind of think sometimes it is. People will get distracted and they'll just put it to bed because
Right,
we're too sensitive already, So as far as I'm concerned, 2K, just outside looking in, I don't have a problem with anything. I just kind of wish that you would have this debate with Taz just to kind of nip it all the way in the bud.
All right, y'all.
I understand you don't. I understand, but if you're saying, because
Taz is the nigga that knows
Call him up right now. Call him up right now.
no. Well, I'm not trying to do none of that. But I'm just saying the only negative I had was that, it's like,
Call him.
I don't know. It's like you have your defense and you're defending your position, and then Taz, we know what he is. He's the attack dog for the woman. He takes these women these misandrous women and just all women, under his wing, and he's like, I'll fight your fight for you, and I just think that
this the crazy thing about it.
Wait a minute, which video?
And
Go ahead. I thought it was the video.
I'm doing research right now, but from what I hear, Taz is the nigga y'all females need to be worried about. From what I'm hearing, Taz got a couple of these same charges that he's defending.
Yeah.
well, look.
Wait a minute. What charges he got? Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, y'all better do your homework women before you pick your hero. I ain't gonna say nothing on here. I'm gonna bust y'all ass on my show. That's how I'm gonna do it.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna bust your ass. Yeah,
Okay.
it's one thing about it, bro.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
For the same women that are ridiculing me, I'm trying to start the conversation so they kids can be safe, bro. And they think
I get it. I get it. Because when we've been talking, Witch Doctor, we've kind of talked about this for a few days now, and it's been uncomfortable. Ain't nobody is like sitting through it, but then it's like we're still here and we're still talking about it, and it's like people are kind of like ready to move on into the conversation. And because right now the conversation is, we're shouting these men who were bold enough to have this conversation. We're shouting them down and put a not a Fed jacket, but you're gonna put a pedo jacket on them.
Let me ask this: what is the main issue that got y'all calling these niggas PDF? Like, what did they actually say? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's a conversation. It's just a conversation alone.
Comfortable. They would rather shun us for having a conversation that's going to protect them